Peace, everybody. Confessions. Peace, everybody. Confessions. Peace, everybody. Confessions. You are listening to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on 102 Jam. Peace, y'all. What's going on, family? Welcome back to another episode with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM102jams.com. Look who I had come back to the studio to do another part 2 of the last episode that we had. You know, listen, I know we got into it like drama, you know, a little bit like drama. So, but listen, this is what we're going to do. We are going to, of course, bring back Six Fingaz and Nspiration Love for another episode. You know, we get so deep into them. We just got to do 2 episodes probably every time they come in now. And, man, if we can just talk about everything, and we even probably talked about behind the scenes. But listen, stay tuned. We'll be right back on Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM102jams.com. We'll be back, y'all. Peace.
Hey guys, this is TC1, and when I stay in Orlando, I like to stay at the Quality Suites over on International Drive. They are amazing properties, simple rooms in an all-suite hotel with outdoor pool, a restaurant, plus free Wi-Fi and a shuttle. Guys, give them a call at 407-363-0332. They're located at 7400 Canada Ave, Orlando, Florida, 32819.
Mid-State Fire has been providing top-quality fire equipment services for 3 generations to the Central Florida area. Don't wait for an emergency to repair. Call Mid-State Fire today at 407-246-8855. Get your fire extinguishers and emergency lighting for both your home and businesses by visiting www.midstatefire.com. That number again is 407-246-8855.
This is Aretha Simons. When I'm driving, I'm listening to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on 102 Jams.
Are you frustrated with your computer? Tired of waiting for the computer to let you get your work done? Having an IT professional available when you need him can be invaluable to your business. With a Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan, you can enjoy error-free computing and get your tasks done when you want them done. Got a virus or malware warning? Call YCS and let them remotely solve the issue for you. Computer running slow? Give YCS a call and they will remotely fix it. When? Well, right away. On average, our clients are back up and running within 10 minutes of their call. If you want your computer to run smoothly month after month, just get the Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan. Your Computer Solutions is there when you need them. Call us today at 407-826-0810. I repeat, 407-826-0810. Emergency repair when you need it. Call us, 407-826-0810.
And we are back, y'all, again with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM102jams.com. Listen, we are back, and again, like I said before off air, we need sponsors. Sponsors, that's SPONSORS, sponsors. So definitely, if you own a business, please contact me, you know, so we can get you a sponsorship. So I can start doing this for a particular extra income and to do this more often to bring y'all more episodes. But again, we are back again with episode 26. We are doing part 2 of our, episode 25, you should say, entering a successful marriage. And again, welcome back to Confessions, Inspiration, Love, and Six Fingaz. What's happening, people?
What's going on, man?
All right.
Thank you
listen,
for asking
y'all.
us back here.
Absolutely.
It's always fun to come here.
Let's start right off the bat, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, a little birdie has it that you didn't ask homegirl father.
You and these birdies, dude.
You didn't ask the father for the hand in marriage there, brother. What happened?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Okay, go ahead.
Set the record straight.
Yeah,
In my defense.
I am finna set the record straight.
Go ahead.
He
Set the
may
record
have
straight.
been the little birdie that had brought the message of him wanting to marry me and the engagement. But when he asked me what he was planning on doing, he had asked for my mother's number and my father's number.
Sure did.
For over 2 weeks ago.
Sure did.
He had been asking, and I kept putting it off. And it got to every day he was like, hey, I need their numbers because I really need to talk to them. And you have it where you hear men end up having cold feet. I'm not trying to say I had cold feet, but I was nervous. Be it the fact that anybody that know Nspiration, I was freshly out of a relationship where I was completely broken. So everybody's looking upon like, aren't you, walking and aren't you healing? Yes, I am. But the beautiful thing about that is this young man that has asked for my hand, even if it was somewhat like a joke in a way, but you were dead.
I was dead.
He
What?
was serious.
I was
He was
dead
serious
serious.
about
Listen.
it. But I didn't realize how serious it was until last week's show. Shout out 3-in-1 Cafe.
Shout out to Tamika
And
Clark.
that little bird told you, and when you told me, you were looking at my hand. I'm like, what is Brian looking for? And I was brought back to the day when he asked for my hand in marriage. So for everybody that's watching, I want to set the record straight. Six is a man that definitely moves in order. We have had so much going on, but in his defense, that was on me. He knows the order. He is a man that he had been trying to get a hold of my dad and get a hold of my mother. But for me, I dropped the ball. And a real queen would step up and say that. I was nervous because being both my parents being pastors, being who I am, so many people already have me to a certain degree on a pedestal. And like I said, knowing that I was, and in so many ways, I'm still healing. So even though he asked me, the engagement has not happened yet. He set the date. But of course he gonna talk to my parents. He's been trying to. But Nspiration got in the way.
Listen.
Oh, that's to shut everything else down. My baby, he moves in order, so that was on me. And I want to apologize in public. My apology. You accept my apology?
Hold up. Hold up. We got a woman apologizing?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Yes, because
What?
listen, that's
the first, ain't it?
That's the first and last time I ever want anybody feeling as if the man that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with is not moving in order.
What?
First of all, if you was that type of man, I would have looked at you and would have been like, excuse me.
I mean, I would have looked at you crazy because,
Right.
I mean, that's the way you do it. And first of all, let me tell these listeners and these viewers on my phone, this is not my first rodeo. This is not my first time asking somebody to marry me. So I know the right way to go. As long as my heart is right and I'm in God and God is in me, He's going to lead me to do the things the right way. And just because it's not happening in the way you want it to happen, because it's not your life you're living, just let it happen. Sit back. It's like a movie.
And I will say this. I would definitely say this. And I've told other couples this that are thinking about getting married as well. Surround yourselves with other people that are successfully married or happily married themselves.
Definitely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to do that because you need to be around that like-minded people.
Definitely.
Now, I'm not one of those that's like, yo, don't have single friends. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Your friends are your friends, but at the end of the day, you need to have something in regards for that. I want to bring up something real quick.
Okay.
Now, in my hand that I'm holding right now, for everybody looking on Facebook, on my live feed, definitely get this book. Get this book. It's called The Making of a Blended Family. I happen to know the author firsthand, the pastor of my church, and I still call my father-in-law, of course. That's Jerry Q. Paris. So you can definitely email him at Pastor Jerry Q. Paris, Parries, at gmail.com if you want to inquire about this book. What this book is in regards for the making of a blended family, when one or both people come in with a child from a previous relationship. You know what I'm saying? And the dynamics of that. Now, you two are entering into a dynamic of a blended family. How did you introduce him to Saeed? And how has your relationship grown?
Good question.
In that regard.
Well, I'm happy to say that.
Let me also add, I'm sorry. Saeed is Inspiration's son.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's my little prince that I was 23 years old when I had him, and me and the father, we're not together, but what I love is when I met, the same day I met Six, my son was he was with me. So I rolled the window down, and Purpose, my ex, he introduced me and Six, and I also introduced my son to Six. Moved on from there. We went to Lake Eola, my favorite place. And him and my son, when I tell you they hit it off, running around playing in the park, I like a man that engages himself with a child that is not of their own blood, flesh and blood. And I sat back and I watched. He was very inquisitive. He asked questions. He interacted with him. All of that. So to even move, you have men that move as if I'm here for the woman. Any parent, not just for the mother, that's for the opposite sex as well. When you're a single parent and you're bringing in somebody else, you better have your eyes and ears spiritually open to see. You better know that I got something connected to my hip. If you're coming for this, you also have to lock down that, which is my son. And you got me, you got my son. No, you have my son, you got me. And my son, when we went home that night from Lake Eola, my son could not stop talking about him. Yeah, I know. It's his confessions, right?
Right.
So he finna get it all. So what he don't know is, it got to a point where I would pick him up from school. My son is 6 in the car. It got to a point where he was looking for him. So I'm like, you supposed to be my little best friend. I felt like I lost my best friend when you came around.
Yeah, and just to add, the first week I hung with her, I spent more time with her son.
Yep.
And
made me jealous.
The first thing he told me I was his father. Yeah. This dude seen me marry his mother. And this is, I was not even,
Miles of children.
I wasn't even thinking about marriage. I built a nonprofit with a label. I'm out here working my butt off. I ain't thinking about no relationship. I'm thinking business. I hit her up on a business tip.
Yeah.
We do music. She do music. I do music. Well, I got a label. I'm looking for artists to collab with. You know, I'm fresh to the city, so. But then he helped me realize that I came in his life and her life for a reason. Yeah. For the first 2 weeks, this man kept calling me his father, and I kept coming to her like, "Yo, do you know what your son is calling me?"
And I had no idea.
And I never had a kid. And every relationship I've ever been in, they had children. But I've never been called dad or father. And I was with them for quite a few years. And it's like, for me, it caught me off guard. She was just like, well, you know. And I'm just like, man, I ain't used to it. But it just showed me God is really in this. But this is before we even actually got really close. And
we were still, again, friends. And
yeah, so
to be honest, to fix the record, we didn't date, none of that. We just continue walking.
We still are friends.
And courting. Yeah, that's where we are. We're courting. So it's just, like I said, he asked me flat out. He really wanted to know, would you marry if I asked you? What would you say? And it blew my mind when it came out, because I saw a whole nother, like a rose, I saw a whole nother petal of myself bloom, like unfold. And I put it on my page, and I said, you know, living in this world, it never crosses your mind that you will end up with somebody with so-called a disability. In my child, when I was growing up, Genuine, yes, Pony Genuine, was my husband.
Confessions.
Yes,
Confessions.
that was my husband, man. And then here comes, I nicknamed him Little Tink Tink. Oh, Little Tink Tink.
The nicknames.
So he, you know, and I felt when I first seen him, I said, oh, I didn't even know. When we seen each other, I was in the car and he wasn't walking. Drove off. So then 3 months rocked on. No, 3-4 months rocked on. picked him up. I said, okay, I'm outside. He come walking up to the car, and all I see is this. And a little hand like this. And I'm like, why is he walking like that? And then when it was nighttime. When he got close, I said, oh my gosh. One of his is it the left?
Yeah, the whole left side.
The whole left side.
It's two sides is smaller than my right
toes.
side. Yeah.
And the foot is completely up like this.
It's like the back heel of an animal.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's turned completely inward. Me not realizing if people watch me,
she
I
walked the
like
same
that.
way.
My doctors even said it. My left foot it turns inward. So I fell in love with the walk first before I fell in love with him. I said, oh, look at his cute little walk, little ting.
So I mean, I thank God for her because not many people can love.
I learned love.
Something like this.
I learned that I could love on a whole new level that night.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we need to realize that love really ain't all that complicated.
It's not.
You know, we make it more complicated than it really needs.
Because we complicated individuals. You know?
Yeah, we complicated individuals, and we want love the way that we want love, and when it's coming in a way that is, when it's coming in a way that's God's love, you don't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we're going to come back and talk more about that with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM102jams.com. We'll be right back, and download that app now, going if you have an Android. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be right back, y'all, in just a few. Peace.
Well,
Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties, contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org.
Peace, family. Again, this is Brian with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea. Don't want y'all to forget, also, I host a weekly open mic called Writer's Block. Who's next? Every Saturday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday at TNT Cafe. That's TEANDTEA Cafe. Address 127 West Fairbanks Avenue in Winter Park. So again, Writer's Block at TNT Cafe, 127 West Fairbanks Avenue in Winter Park. Peace, y'all.
IBS Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator rights. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now. Get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com.
Stop! Put that hammer down. If you are frustrated with your computer, we have a better way. Call Your Computer Solutions at 407-826-0810 and let one of our staff handle it for you. Again, our number is 407-826-0810, and we can work remotely or on-site to solve your computer issues. Use your computer hammer-free with Your Computer Solutions at 407-826-0810.
See David Smith Law.com.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
Wait, you are not Chuck.
My dad can help when people get hurt. He loves to help people.
If you are ever injured at work or in a car accident, you should call my friend Chuck.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
The website again is cwsmithlaw.com.
Offices, Orlando.
Does it actually have that much W's?
Aw, Dad, my computer's slow again and I can't play my games.
Call Your Computer Solutions today, and we will scan for viruses and clean that computer up remotely and make it fast again. Our phone number is 407-826-0810.
Thanks, Dad. My computer's fast again. Now I can do my homework. Thanks for calling Your Computer Solutions at 407-826-0810.
And once again, we are back, y'all, with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM102jams.com. Oh man, if y'all can hear the conversations in the office right now. Yes, getting back to, and we talking about love and relationships and stuff like that. And one thing I will say in regards for that, always watch your surroundings as well and what you allow to get put in your spirit, such as the music. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about music off air, and my musical span ranges from like the 1920s on up till today because I love old school blues. You know what I'm saying? From like, Big Mama Thornton, Bessie Coleman, and all the people. And old soul, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, music. You know what I'm saying? When you walk, listen, you know how many brothers I probably seen with their lady in their car listening to gangster rap? With their lady in the car, like, you ain't, now granted, hold on, I know ladies love all types of different stuff as well, but I'm like, when it's time to get romantic, you know what I'm saying, you got to put on that Marvin Gaye, and Luther, the Isley Brothers,
Teddy Pendergrass, you know what I'm saying?
Teddy P, you know what I'm saying?
While we on the subject of music, though, that's what kind of allowed us to jail, because she's a songwriter, I'm a songwriter, I'm a composer / producer and a musician, so music has been a big part of us staying
that's what
connected.
The
music
is what connected.
Because a lot of people
through the pettiness,
a lot of people don't understand. For Six Fingaz, music is therapy.
Yes.
I didn't go to the doctor for my pain. I didn't go to the past. I didn't run. I ran to the church when I was a kid, but it got to a point where I had to run to God in me because He's not in the building, and and music was my outlet. And
like that.
The night she took me to Lake Eola, my first time going there, she blew my mind because we sat in the car and she let me listen to her music. I was floored. Is
that when you fell in love with me?
Pretty much. It's like, because I always wanted someone who can understand. That's how I speak. A lot of people who know me know the only way you can communicate with me for real is through music. I'm not a communicator verbally. I'm not, because of how do you communicate half of the stuff I've been through? I can't. So there's another way I do it. So she understands me, not just on the natural side, but a musical side too.
I got to be honest with you, since we're talking about this real quick, man. Like, look, and no disrespect to any generation or what have you, but there's a whole like for people who love the music like we love to make, you know what I'm saying, or love to listen to or what have you. It's a little different when you're listening to like
that track.
Every track, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, if I'm with my lady, listen, trust me, I'm the biggest hip hop head there is. What is in my playlist is guaranteed going to be Gangstar. Probably Gangstar, Black Star, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the Roots, Wu-Tang, M.O.P., Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And all that.
Mic check.
First of all, Common's my favorite rapper of all time.
Wow.
Common,
What?
Rakim, Outkast.
Chicago stand up, baby.
Absolutely. Anybody from the Dungeon family. But see, I know out of all those rappers I just named, if I'm in the car with my lady, I'm probably going to have to play Common.
That's conscious. That's conscious music.
But not only that, but she'll probably want to hear the light or Come Close before, I throw on like my favorite one of my groups is M.O.P. You know what I'm saying? And she probably want to hear Common, the light or Come Close before I throw on Annie Up by M.O.P. Like, she gonna be sitting there like, what in the world I'm doing? What in the world am I doing? And I'm sitting in the car like, Annie Up.
Geek.
Hype, son. You know what I mean?
Geek.
But I think that's one aspect though. Watch, we need to watch what we put into our spirit, what we put into our spirit. Like for me, and specifically right now, if you have not seen the movie The Photograph, that is the perfect date night movie.
We need to go see that.
It just came out.
It just came out last month, and
see,
when I tell
we gotta make a movie.
When I tell you, the soundtrack is just as dope as
a
Love
movie?
Jones.
Oh, really?
No.
Just as dope as Love
I don't know.
Jones?
I don't know.
Hold on
I don't
now.
know, man. I don't
Hold
know,
on.
man.
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
Love Jones soundtrack, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, listen. I might go home.
We
and
gotta
watch
go
Love
see the
Jones
movie,
tonight.
though.
But you
We gotta go
definitely
see the movie.
See in it.
We gotta go
Definitely
see the
Lakeith Stanfield and Issa Rae done did their thing in that movie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, a relationship is, man. You know what I'm saying? And especially that y'all are both artists. So y'all can actually sit there and be like having like number one jam sessions. Or number two, y'all could do something like, all right, look, we ain't showering until we write a new song. You know what I'm saying? Or, it's going to be funky, for real, in one way or another. It's going to be funky in the room and you're going to be making some funk music. But at the same time, challenge yourselves, because you get the chance to be with an artist.
Yeah.
So y'all both know how each other feels.
And
you know what I'm saying?
we actually had the privilege to do Writer's Block
Absolutely.
last week.
Y'all
And
featured at my show, Writer's
that
Block.
was the fifth time I actually hit the stage with her. And
I'm waiting. I'm gonna be patient.
oh my God, it's just that to me. That's I fall in love with her more and more when we hit the stage together because it's a different dynamic, man. I've been on stage for years since I was a youngin', and what we did for you on Saturday, dude, that was powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to our anthem.
Shout out to our anthem, man. Everybody in the group, man.
Thank you again for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
But like he said, to piggyback on what he was saying, that night, I don't even know when you were recording, I don't even know if you realized I flowed the way I flowed.
Right.
Simply because I could feel. I literally, the
Feel his
testimony
energy?
and the testimony and the story, his true life story. You don't know what it takes for a man to open up and say, I've been a victim of rape. I've been abused. In so many unspoken things. When he unfolded, I told him that when we left, I said, look, he didn't even realize. I looked at him and I said, wow, I'm falling in love with him that much more. The connection, he don't realize he helped me elevate and sing the way I sung because of him being so transparent that night. And we want to thank you.
Yeah, that was
if
powerful.
Y'all never been to TNT,
You need to
Writer's
go.
Block.
And they got the best tea in town.
Yes.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Tea I ain't never heard of before.
And definitely, trust me, if you definitely want to come to my show, because like I say, tell a friend, bring a friend, tell a family member, bring a family member, bring a date, or leave with one. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Don't be one of the people just like, I ain't got nobody to go with. Listen, come out and meet somebody and go home. Well, hold on. I know. You got to be careful what I say. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you can probably come home with somebody eventually. I'll say it like that. But listen, we'll be right back from commercial with WJHM102jams.com. We'll be right back, y'all, after these commercial breaks, y'all. All right? Peace.
This is Aretha Simons. When I'm driving, I'm listening to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on 102 Jams.
Hey guys, this is TC1, and when I stay in Orlando, I like to stay at the Quality Suites over on International Drive. They are amazing properties, simple rooms in an all-suite hotel with outdoor pool, a restaurant, plus free Wi-Fi and a shuttle. Guys, give them a call at 407-363-0332. They're located at 7400 Canada Ave, Orlando, Florida, 32819.
Oak Ridge Gun Range is a family-oriented shooting range that has been in business for over 30 years. They specialize in basic firearm training and offer numerous services such as consignments, gun trades, gunsmithing, and concealed weapon classes. I even got my training for gun safety at Oak Ridge Gun Range. Great customer service, and firearm safety is what they do best. So find out more at oakridgegunrange.com. The Tide Beard Show would like to thank one of our awesome sponsors, SlutChannelUS.com. These guys are very, very cool. They bring 21st century surface drainage solutions to reality. They can do corporate and government work. These are the guys that make roads and bridges safe in the rain. You can see all about them at SlutChannelUS.com. That website again is SlutChannelUS.com. Aw, Dad, my computer's slow again and I can't play my games.
Call Your Computer Solutions today, and we will scan for viruses and clean that computer up remotely and make it fast again. Our phone number is 407-826-0810.
Thanks, Dad. My computer's fast again. Now I can do my homework. Thanks for calling Your Computer Solutions at 407-826-0810. Mid-State Fire has been providing top-quality fire equipment services for 3 generations to the Central Florida area. Don't wait for an emergency to repair. Call Mid-State Fire today at 407-246-8855. Get your fire extinguishers and emergency lighting for both your home and businesses by visiting www.midstatefire.com. That number again is 407-246-8855. The Type View Show would like to thank one of our dedicated sponsors, Custom Designs Orlando. These guys are on Mills Avenue and do all sorts of stuff, ranging from photo ID badges, engraved signs, custom Braille ADA signs, vinyl lettering, to trophies and awards. They can ship products all over the United States. You can reach them at 407-898-0373.
And once again, y'all, we are back with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM 102jams.com. Again, just want to reiterate, y'all. Listen, March 28th, I am in a play called There's a Stranger in My House. March 28th at the Wakava Performing Arts Center. That address is 2501 North Hiawassee Road in Apopka, Florida. Get your tickets at www.lavariusslaughter.com/tickets. That's LAVARIOUS slaughter.com/tickets. And again, we are back with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM 102jams.com and with special guests Nspiration Lee and Six Fingaz.
What's going on?
What were we talking about before we went to commercial? We were talking about a little something.
You were speaking on my son.
Yeah. We were talking about that. Listen, before I forget, get the book, The Making of a Blended Family. Of course, the author is Jerry Q. Paris. It's called The Making of a Blended Family. Jerry Q. Paris is the author. Last name spelled Parries. Listen, we are talking about in regards for blended families. And so we're talking about romance. That's what it was, romance as well. Now, you have a wonderful story in which you two became friends first. Now, some people just want to hop in the sack right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Hop right in. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel? You know what I'm saying about that, or do you feel or to each his own, or what have you?
Well, to each his own for sure. Because whatever you decide to do as your own person, you're gonna do. But I don't know about her, but I've been there, rushing, jumping straight in the saddle. I've been there. Due to the neglect of growing up with no parents, feeling neglected, abandoned. I got involved early. I didn't want to. I needed something, companionship. It was like a drug. So, and I found that when you don't become friends, when you don't get to know someone first, the things you see on the other side. Woo! I'm talking about it. You don't know who you lay with. You gotta know who you lay with, man.
Oh, you crazy?
You crazy? Am I living with a demon for real?
Listen. And let's be honest with you. We're gonna speak from both sides here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's been, that one guy that done put it on a woman so good, it's like she has gone psycho mad. Where you at? Which chick you texting?
Clingy.
Or what have you? Clingy.
Yeah.
Has there been that one sister that done rode that man correctly?
And he's going crazy.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God I've never been that type.
Yeah.
I never looked at intimacy I look at it as a privilege. It's a bonus. It's a bonus.
And we need to break that down. Intimacy between
a man and a woman. It's to me it's sacred. It's not just getting into bed and climaxing. It's a privilege. It's an honor to me. This is my personal belief. It's not for a man. It's easy for us to get it. It's to really. It's another form of love to show your partner I love you. You know what I'm saying? To me, it starts with the mind. You know what I mean? Because she had me mentally first.
That cerebellum penetration.
You get what I'm saying? Like me, if you can't stimulate my mind and help me grow spiritually, I don't want to deal with you. Forget the bedroom. We ain't gonna make it to the bedroom.
Well, speaking of that, people need to understand that sex begins with the mind first. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I had to go there because, look, some people, and I got to be honest with you, when we talk about, and this is something that actually my church is actually doing something, and the sexual needs of men and women. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in regards to marriage, of course, let's put that out there. But this is something that the church as a whole doesn't talk about. And I'm only speaking that because the church likes to put its influence on church folks.
Yeah.
And when I mean church folks that love to put their religion in everybody's business.
Right.
Now, you got to talk about sex because one of the things that keeps people together is sex.
Intimacy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now let's clarify something. There is a difference between sex and intimacy. And sometimes sex is a part of intimacy.
Yes.
But I think where we mess things up is a lot of men have a tendency to believe that, when a woman wants to be intimate with a man or when a woman wants to be intimate, let me say it that way, that, she wants to get busy.
Right.
Exactly.
That's not always the case.
Right.
She may just want to sit there and chill.
And for me and her, it was we still not even on that because of the way I was born. I was born with a lot of insecurities. I necessarily didn't like the way I looked in the bedroom, and so I built my mind in wanting to get to know someone first. And so how we met and how we vibed out, it was mental. And we talked about it. I was like, well, she's like, well, you have any insecurity? I say, look at me. You know I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to say that. And one of them is being in the bedroom with the opposite sex because I've been looked upon as, you a freak. You a monster. I've been, you can't hang. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come up with another way to not be just like every other man who was just chasing that climax.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So where she understood, and we don't really go there because that's not the main thing of a relationship. That's not the reason why I'm with her.
Right. Let me add real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because you and her have both talked about insecurities when it comes to relationship, and particularly yours.
Yeah.
And
I got something.
because a woman has to allow her man to express his insecurities to her, and at the same time, though, however, her man has to work through those insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, unfortunately, we as men don't get that ability or to have faults. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being vulnerable. In terms of that, like women, they apparently, to them, they're not. Society doesn't let women be able to have faults in terms of their physical appearance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not allowed to have faults in terms of our emotional appearance.
Yeah, like we can't be. But she's showing me, and in showing me, she's teaching by showing me in her lifestyle. It's okay to open up, and in that, I'm able to, like today, we both cried over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And we both broke a barrier of my guard is down. And it's like, even though we've been rocking for months, heavy.
I honestly feel like today, I really, really won over his heart fully. Because
I don't cry.
I hated the fact that I was like, why are you so freaking guarded? If I am who you say I am and you want to marry me, why won't you allow me in? But like I said, today, just seeing him crack open the way he did, it allowed me just to be me. Because I'm that person. I had to learn just because I'm that way and I'm open and transparent, that doesn't mean that the man or the woman that you with, they could be that way but not there yet.
Right.
Because of still healing. So today, I literally had to remind him and tell him, babe, just communicate with me, just talk to me. I'm here. I know sometimes I have my little bipolar, my little spats.
Like
Yes,
all women do.
I have a couple of personalities.
You can agree,
haven't
Brian.
named them
You
yet.
can definitely agree with that.
I haven't named them yet, but anyways, like I was saying, by me opening up and loving on him, and like you said, letting my man know it's okay to be vulnerable. I want to see that.
Yeah.
That's sexy when you cry. That let me. What is that heart about? Because when you show me your heart, I see your spirit, man.
Yeah.
Let me find out sometimes a woman loves a man when they cry.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
going to get my Denzel one tear coming down my cheek on, you know what I'm saying?
Because see, then it'll be a diluted, non-salted tear.
But she knows I come from an era where you don't cry.
We both do.
You know,
we come from an area men don't cry.
Especially from Chicago. You know, that's a war zone. You better not cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
that's just this is the old school generation. Like,
Yeah,
man,
just-
think about it. When we were, well, particularly my generation, when I was coming up, we were taught as young boys, if you fell down, if you scraped your leg or what have you, you start
Soak
crying.
up.
I want my mama, you know, what have you. And you just, and especially, you know, if you had that type of father or whatever, just don't cry, suck it up.
Suck it up.
You're telling a
You
young
got
boy,
this.
you're telling a young boy who's 5 years old, suck it up. You know, man, especially here's where a lot of single mothers go wrong. When a father leaves the house, you know what I'm saying, or leaves the children or what have you, and let me make sure make you understand that is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely wrong. You know what I'm saying? You need the fathers. You need to stick in there, be a man for your kids. But at the end of the day, you know, you telling a 5, a 6, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old boy that he's the man of the house now. He ain't no man yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
now, you know, you're forcing an unrealistic, you know, mindset onto a young child. You know, innocent. A young boy has to be allowed to grow into his manhood.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not for. So that's why when my son cried, I be like, all right, I'm gonna let him cry for a minute, get it out. Boom. You know what I'm saying? When he has cried, like, all right, now look. Then I explain the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, is it really that serious? No, not really. Then why are you crying for? You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it took me to lose. It took me to lose somebody, and to get the news in front of her and her son.
I lost it.
I almost lost it. She had to pull over the car. Like, you okay? I'm like, I don't know. And I don't. Before that, I haven't cried like that in years. Like, I come from an area, yo. You don't cry. You walk it through, and you deal with it on your own. Like I grew up alone, so I cry in my closet. Like, no one sees me drop a tear. Like, cause I always talk, don't let nobody see you sweat.
And instead of, like you said, with shame on women, that instead of getting a tissue and wiping the tears, what I did,
She
I
began
went
to
my
cry
glove.
with me.
I cried with him, but I also went to my glove, compartment
Yeah.
and got tissue out and began to wipe his face. It reminded me of the time where I got some bad news. My son was only 3. Went to the bathroom to go get tissue. And it was at the gentle age of 3, he came to me with tissue in hand and kissed my tears and did not use the tissue. So again, I'm in complete agreement with you, Brian, and with you, Six. Women, y'all really have to start allowing y'all men to vent. It's not them being a female dog. I'm not finna curse. Don't call them out of their name. Don't make them feel less of a man. Don't make them feel like they're not the head of the household, the protector, just because they're human.
And don't leave that in your back pocket as something to pull out in the middle of an argument.
And you know, that's in a typical relationship, that's what happens.
Right.
That's why the divorce rate is so high.
And
that's why you have a lot of baby mamas, baby daddies on child support. And look at who gets affected by it.
Right.
The kids.
And that's why, because think about it, let a man mess up or do something, or something goes wrong in the relationship or what have you, and the woman is pulling in most of the bread, and she's just like, your little janitorial job ain't doing nothing anyway. Anyway, I'm the one pulling 6 figures and blah blah blah. Now hold on, now all my janitors now. Actually, janitors get paid a lot of good money.
They actually do.
They actually do. But,
and they get benefits too.
And they get benefits. You know what I'm saying? But we need to make that known out there. Just because your man
make more money.
Right now, he can make less money than you, but be responsible with his money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You have a splurging problem.
It's a balance.
Right. You gotta have a definite balance. Now, I will definitely say this though, like the affection. Now, your son is now calling him daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I will say this. He needs to see the affection between the both of y'all, whether it be holding hands, a little kiss here and there, like that, because a child needs to see what a successful relationship looks like. You know what I'm saying?
He actually be wanting us to like she took me to a wedding. She took me to a wedding when I was out here, like when we first started like being friends, and it was weird because it seemed like we was together, but we wasn't. I told her like, yo, I got a pink shirt on, he got a pink shirt on, like this ain't what it is, like what you doing? Like, so the reception happens, her son say, yo, grab my hand, grab her hand, took us to the dance floor. It was a slow song. It's like this is what these kids want. He's screaming for a family.
Right. And a lot of kids do. A lot of kids do want a family.
That same desire is mine.
Right.
So that's how I knew this was it. And I can't run from this. I gotta be open. I gotta be willing to be vulnerable and cry and just be, be soft.
And I'm all for it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of like being gentle now. Like it's okay to be soft, man. It's okay to be open about what you going through. I used to think, I'm a man. I'm a warrior. I'm a general. Nah, in order to get over it, you gotta cry. You gotta do something.
I like to say it like this, not to cut you off, my bad, but one of my favorite poets who I know personally, Mahogany Brown. Shout out to my girl Mahogany Brown. She has a poem where she says, "Crying is not a sign of weakness, but a release." You know what I'm saying? And because it's a release of energy, of pent up emotion. Yeah. And I've often said to myself, like, any man not allowed to express himself is a ticking time bomb. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't let a man get out how he feels, regardless if you feel the same way or not, then don't be surprised when he says that one thing when it's just like that's pretty much like the end of your relationship or the end of that.
I was a ticking time bomb when I met her. I often tell her this: you saved my life. God used you to save my life because people would then know the story behind what I was going through when I met her. I was going through a lot, man. A lot when it comes to business, personal life, losing people. I couldn't go home to the funeral. It was a lot. And I felt like I was finna crack. It was many days she'll pull up at the crib and I'm sitting in the car. I'm going off. Just, and she just sitting there taking all the licks.
Right.
But after she'd be like, you okay? You good? And we'll pray.
Right.
And to me that was everything, because now I'm able to say, hey, I can share what's on my heart. I ain't gotta be like, today was the first time I ever was this real about my insecurities, about what I've been through with any woman. And I felt like confessions. It was like we had to confess some things before we actually came on the show. And I was like, and all I could think about was, I'm glad this happened before we got on the show, because now we got something to talk about.
Right. And you know what? There's another point, because I'm glad you're talking about your praying and talk about stuff now. Here's what I want to say. Like, it took me a long time to understand, because we as men, we want to fix everything. Yeah. So when a woman comes with us with a problem, it's like we go into Mr. Fix-It mode. You know what I'm saying? I got, where's my mental wrench? You know what I'm saying? My mental hammer or what have you, and fix this. Yeah. I had to learn to really know that sometimes a woman just wants to be heard and she just wants to vent. You know what I'm saying? However, there is a part two. However.
That is a however. That's a big however,
too. There's a big however, man, You got to let this out, and let it be known to the world. Listen, however, I don't want my woman to come to me with the same problem.
Being problematic.
Time after time.
It's a
Being
solution to every
problematic.
problem.
It's a solution to every problem. You know, don't complain to me about Miss So-and-so, at work or what have you, or your best friend now turn into your frenemy or what have you. If you're not going to do nothing about the situation,
that's the beauty of what we have.
3 to 6 months down the road, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you vent, but at the same time, and I will admit, I'm the first. All right, look, I'm tired of hearing about this. You need to do X, Y, and Z, and if you're not going to do nothing about it, then
I'm the same way.
Bounce.
Solution driven. That's the key.
You got to be solution. You definitely got to be solution driven. This is why men always want to be fix-it problems, because we don't want to be dealing with the same problems time and time down the road. Men like to get over stuff quickly. Like, look, let's just get to the point, get over it, and get through it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
so that this
problems are going to keep coming.
Right.
What's the
So
game
listen.
plan?
Right, exactly. The game plan. We are going to come back, y'all, after these messages. So listen, you're listening to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM 102jams.com. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks, y'all. Peace.
Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties, contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org. Aw, Dad, my computer's slow again and I can't play my games.
Call Your Computer Solutions today, and we will scan for viruses and clean that computer up remotely and make it fast again. Our phone number is 407-826-0810.
Thanks, Dad. My computer's fast again. Now I can do my homework. Thanks for calling Your Computer Solutions at 407-826-0810. Hi, my name is Tiberius Boy. I work with Your Computer Solutions. If your computer is not working, my dad can fix it. He can fix it on-site or remotely. Just call him at 407-826-0810 and tell him Tiberius sent you. That's me. The phone number again is 407-826-0810.
Hey guys, this is TC1, and when I stay in Orlando, I like to stay at the Quality Suites over on International Drive. They are amazing properties, simple rooms in an all-suite hotel with outdoor pool, a restaurant, plus free Wi-Fi and a shuttle. Guys, give them a call at 407-363-0332. They're located at 7400 Canada Ave, Orlando, Florida, 32819.
Peace, family. Again, this is Brian with Confessions with Brian T. Bethea. Don't want y'all to forget, also, I host a weekly open mic called Writer's Block. Who's next? Every Saturday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday at TNT Cafe. That's TEAAND TEA Cafe. Address 127 West Fairbanks Avenue in Winter Park. So again, Writer's Block at TNT Cafe, 127 West Fairbanks Avenue in Winter Park. Peace, y'all.
The Tiberius Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator bites. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now. Get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com.
This is Aretha Simons. When I'm driving, I'm listening to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on 102 Jams.
And we are back again, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on WJHM 102jams.com. You know, we wrapping up the topic about entering a successful marriage. We might have a marriage series going on here. So, you know what I'm saying? So definitely stay tuned for more. I got some couples that want to come in, that express interest in coming in and stuff like that. Definitely my parents. I had to ask them today. I was trying to get them on tonight's episode which would have been dope because they've been married 59 years.
59 years.
59 years.
Relationship goes right there, boy.
60 years this January. This 60 years this September. Excuse me.
Wow.
And I just got off the phone earlier today with my mother before we pre-recorded this episode of the show. And she was telling me some more of the stuff that she never told me that they went through before they got married. You know what I'm saying? And especially back in, like I said, back in those days, 1960, you know what I'm saying? They had to deal with some, from what she said, the racial discrimination was a little bit lighthearted compared to how it was in the previous years before they got married. So there's stuff like that. But listen, before we go, give out your social media for me, please.
Well, Facebook, Six Fingers, Instagram, Six Fingers. This is the right pronunciation. The number 6, IXFINGAZ. You can find me. And then my personal page, DJ Izza the Musician, DJ IZA_THA Musician.
And for me, inspiration without the I. So just drop the I in the rest of the letters, people. Inspiration Lee, Lee. That's my Facebook. And my music page, Inspiration Love, the European page. And my Instagram, Inspiration Love, LUV. Not LOVE, LUV.
And of course, yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? Your man's right here. You know, follow me on Facebook, Confessions with Brian T. Bethea on Facebook. Also, Brian T. Bethea Confessions on Facebook. Ask to join the Writer's Block group page and on Facebook. And of course, Instagram, The Phoenix 516 and Writer's Block Orlando at Instagram.com. And don't forget, March 28th, at the Wakava Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets. Go to www.lavariusslaughter.com/tickets to get your tickets for the play I'm in called There's a Stranger in My House. You can go to there right now, family. Right now. And of course, don't forget the book, The Making of a Blended Family by, of course, Jerry Q. Paris. So listen, y'all, it's been a pleasure. Thank y'all for coming out. We're going to bring them back on another time. Definitely. And you're listening to WJHN102jams.com, which is Confessions with Brian T. Bethea. We'll see y'all again, next Tuesday. Peace.
Are you frustrated with your computer? Tired of waiting for the computer to let you get your work done? Having an IT professional available when you need him can be invaluable to your business. With a Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan, you can enjoy error-free computing and get your tasks done when you want them done. Got a virus or malware warning? Call YCS and let them remotely solve the issue for you. Computer running slow? Give YCS a call and they will remotely fix it. When? Well, right away. On average, our clients are back up and running within 10 minutes of their call. If you want your computer to run smoothly month after month, just get the Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan. Your Computer Solutions is there when you need them. Call us today at 407-826-0810. I repeat, 407-826-0810. Emergency repair when you need it. Call us, 407-826-0810.